Bro, you lack confidence because you give a fuck about what people would say about your choices, about your decisions, but you fail to understand that you are a representation of God. You are God in human form. And if you really understand what a God means, the powers you have being a God, if you understood the level of confidence a God has, then you wouldn't give a fuck about what people will say about the decisions you make, about who you are. And I want you to see yourself like a king, because a king is a fearless human. You can't be a king and you're scared of making tough decisions. You can't be a king, you're leading a massive audience. Let's say you're leading a full community or you're leading a country. You can either see yourself as a king or you see yourself as a president, or you see yourself as some type of leader. A leader doesn't really get emotional about making decisions. I'm not saying that you should repel what people would say, the people's opinion, but being confident entails that regardless of what people would say, what opinion people will have about the current situation, it is left for you to make the decision from a place of power, from a place of abundance. You can make your decision from a place of fear. You can make your decision from a place of lack. And if you lack confidence, it will translate to a lot of areas of your life, like your relationship, like your finances, like every other facets of your life. If you're not a confident person, you will struggle with handling women, because women are there to test your core, to test your deeply rooted values. A woman will come into your life and will try as much as possible to convince you that her way is the best way of living. Now, she's doing that subconsciously because that's her nature. She's there to test you, to make sure that you are really who you say you are. So if a woman comes into your life and you have something going on for yourself, which is one of the reasons that got her attracted to you, if a woman comes into your life and you always hit the gym, you eat healthy, you have a routine that gets you going, and all of a sudden, because you now have a woman in your life, you tend to divert or deviate from your way of living. That's the proper turn off for the woman. Yeah, she might not tell you that. She might tell you to drop some things for her, which naturally is coming from her nature. It is left for you to make that bold statement of, hey, this is who I am. And you don't make those bold statements by just talking. You don't speak about it. You just act it out. That's why women love men that are deeply oriented in their values. You have to show who you are. I didn't say you don't have to tell. You don't have to tell a woman that this is who I am. This is this, this is that. Then after saying it, you go and do the opposite of what you're talking about. No, that doesn't show confidence. Confidence is you doing something or making decision from a place of grit, place of strength. Now, I'm not saying that because you're making a decision from a place of strength that you must get all your decisions right. No. Confidence is you being open to making decisions from a place of strength and also being okay being wrong. It's not about always being right. Being masculine and being confident doesn't entail that you always get it right. No. It entails that you're open to listening to opinions and advice, but you make the decision from a place of strength. And while making the decision, you're making the decision owning up to any consequences of what the decision might bring out. So that's what real confidence is. Real confidence isn't about just talking or showing off or trying to prove a point. Once you see yourself trying to prove a point, then you're making a decision or you're making some type of action based off people's approval, because I too still face that kind of situations. Showing that you're confident would test you in subtle ways. And when I mean subtle, it might test you in ways that don't look like your confidence is being tested. And being confident would also attract the right people to you. That's what confidence actually does. It will repel a lot of people from you, because some people are narcissistic, some people are gaslighters, some people are just there to suck from your energy. But confidence always helps you separate, what you want from what you need. And it also helps you filter out people that are not really good fit for your person at that moment. Confidence is something that we all need. You need to be confident, and you don't get confident by just, reading about confidence or listening to videos videos only. It's good you listen to videos so like you have, you know, a deeper insight of what being confident is. But confidence is just about action. It's about that aura. It's about you knowing yourself. So watching this video doesn't just make, it might give you some dopamine rush, it might make you feel gingered, it might make you feel good, but you still have to prove to yourself that you are who you say you are. So like I said, reading books, having mentors, watching videos is good, but it's not you playing the game in the field. You have to get out there and prove to yourself that you're a confident person. You can prove to yourself in different ways because, you know, life will always test you. We are here to like stand on who we say we are, and you might test your confidence by, or rather your confidence will be tested in different ways. It might be tested if relationship with someone is something that you want for yourself. You have to be grounded in who you are to actually attract the right person, and you being grounded is you being confident in who you really are at that moment. And always understand that confident people are not afraid to make mistakes. You understand that we are evolving beings. We are here to develop, to learn, to get better. I, for one, am always open to learning. I might be hell-bent on this belief and idea, and the moment I realize or learn better, I tend to confidently reposition my values around what I believe I should be doing. A lot of people do not, you know, make a change in their life because they try to live by what they said they were for a long time. For example, I might be making my hair right now because I never used to make my hair before, but for some reason I felt like, bro, I want to try this style out, and it took a level of confidence to like not give a shit about people that used to know me or people that I thought maybe I wouldn't make my hair. I don't think I'll make my hair in this life. But it took a level of confidence to like do it and say, fuck that shit, bro. I don't flipping care about what someone will say about me. And it might get to a point tomorrow in the nearest future where I feel like, okay, I'm done making this style of hair. I just want to go, you know, no hair. Some people might tell you, oh, it wouldn't fit you, wouldn't look good in it. But bro, I'm not making the decision to look good in it because you said I'm not going to look good in it. I just want to try it out. I feel like I want to see how I look doing that. So it takes a level of confidence to actually stick to what you say you want to do, because people will have opinions of what you want to do. They will tell you that, oh, this is better or this is not better. I'm not saying that you should not, you know, listen to people, but you have to make the choice from a place of strength. And that's basically what I have to say about confidence. So if you like this video, I want you to, you know, share it to someone that is lacking confidence in her life or in his life. I want you to comment. You can drop your own opinions. Like I said, I love listening to opinions. I want you to drop your own opinion in the comment section. I'll be reading through it and I'll reply to as much as I can. You know, I love sharing thoughts, and that's it. Thank you.